Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 on how to use the trigger feature in PowerPoint. In this video, I will be demonstrating to you how to add a checkpoint question in your presentation. To get started, I will insert a new slide. Now the one I'll be selecting is titled Only. In the checkbox on the slide, I'll be typing my checkpoint question. And that question is, what is the capital of Jamaica? Now that I have my question, I will need to add the different options to select from. To do this, I will go to Insert and select Shape. From the drop-down menu, I will select one of the rectangle and I will use the round edge one. I will then draw the rectangle on my page to the size, on my slide to the slide, that size that I would like. I will right click on the rectangle to add text. So I select Edit Text and I will type in my option, which is Montego Bay. Now that I've typed in my first option, Montego Bay, I can go ahead and format this box here, this rectangle, by filling the shape with a color that I like. So I'll select this color here. I'll go to Shape Effects and I will add a bevel effect to it. Now I'll select this one here. Now the font, I can also change the font. So I will change this font here. So go to Home, select Font, and I'll change it to Comic Sans, and I'll increase the size of the font. Next, I'll copy and paste the action button that I've created, and I'll do that twice. I will change the second option to Black River and the last one to Kingston. Now that I've changed the options available to Kingston and Black River, I need to add clouds now where students can actually get extensive feedback in just selecting no, you are wrong, or yes, you're correct. We'll give them extensive feedback by selecting a cloud, inserting clouds on the slides. To get the cloud, we go to Insert, Shape, and I'll look for a cloud and will draw the cloud to the size that I would like. Then I will right click and edit text. Now I'm going to edit this first one for Montego Bay, which is Montego Bay is not the correct answer, so I will put a feedback based on the response. You can also go ahead and shape fill this cloud. So if you like to use purple, you can use purple, and you can actually change the font size and the font of it. Now we'll be duplicating this for Black River also, so we'll be giving a extensive feedback for Black River. So you click on it and you copy and paste. I'll type the response for Black River. You can also format this box, this cloud here, by going to Shape Fill, and I'll use red for this one. Now, Kingston, which is the correct answer, I'll be using a congratulation, you are correct. So I'll go to Insert. I have already downloaded a congratulations sign. So I go to Insert, find that congratulations sign, and add it to my slide. My next step is to set the option Montego Bay as a trigger for the cloud that is related to Montego Bay. To do that, I select the cloud that has the information related to Montego Bay, go to Animation, and I'll be adding an animation to that cloud. So I will select the one that says Float In. So now that I've set the animation, I need to set Montego Bay, the word Montego Bay, as a trigger. Now I'll go to the animation pane and I'll select Timing. From Timing, I will ensure that from the window that pops up, I will select Timing. Ensure the duration is about 5 seconds. You can select the option that you like. Next, this box is very important. You can check this box if you want it to disappear. So after 5 seconds, when the information related to Montego Bay comes up, it will disappear after 5 seconds on the screen. So you check the box if you want it to disappear. Now I need to set Montego Bay as the trigger for that option. So I'll go to Start. So once I click on Montego Bay, so I search through that option for the one that is related to Montego Bay. So that what happened now? Once I click on Montego Bay, the cloud that is related to Montego Bay will come in, then it will disappear. I'm going to do the same thing for Black River. So I click on the cloud related to Black River, add animation, find an animation that is suitable. So I select that one. Then I go over to the animation pane, and the one that is highlighted, I will click on it, go to timing, and ensure that timing is selected in the window open. Then I'll select my duration, and I want my duration to be about 5 seconds, and I want it to disappear from the screen, and I'll go to trigger. So I want Black River now to come up once I click on the key that says Black River. Then I press OK. Kingston is the correct answer, so I want to say congratulations come up whenever the person click on Kingston. So I need to add an animation, so I select add animation, and I want it to float in also, so I select float in. In the animation pane, congratulations is the one that is selected, so I go over and I go to timing, select timing, ensure that timing is selected. And for duration, I can add my duration, how long I want it, and I want it to disappear from the screen once it is selected. Then I want to set Kingston as a trigger for this congratulation. So I select start effect on click off, and I go through and look for the one that say the rectangle that say Kingston, and then I press OK. Also, I can also add a sound effect if I want, so I can set an applause. So whenever the person select Kingston, an applause will come up while the congratulations sign comes up, and I press. I'll go to slideshow just to preview what was done. So currently you see the information on the slide. There are no the information related to each option is not available. So if I click on Montego Bay, it will come in. The one related to Montego Bay will come in. If I click on Black River, the one related to Black River will come in. It will take 5 seconds. I click on it will come in. If you observe, if I click my screen, you will realize that I will move on to the end of my slideshow. However, you can avoid that from moving on by simple selecting the transition tab and then come over and click on mouse to remove this from the slide. Also, to arrange this information, you can put one over the other and they will still be on the slide, and you can cover them up so you don't have them spreading all over the presentation. Let me show you our presentation again. So go to slideshow. Now if I click anywhere on my page, I will not be able to move on because I had removed the clicking of the mouse, so allow me to move on. So click on Montego Bay, it will pop right up, disappear after 5 seconds. The same thing for Black River, and the same thing. If you had gone and select the option that say advanced slide on click of mouse, so if you have removed the tick, that means that you would be able to advance the slide with the mouse. So you will have to add some navigation keys to your slide in order to move on. Now let me know if you enjoy the video. Please leave a comment.